This is the island the world whispers about. A private 72-acre paradise in the Caribbean known as Little St. James, better known today as Epstein Island. From the outside, it looked like a billionaire's dream. Luxury resorts, private docks, a cinema, a library, and round-the-clock security. The most powerful people on Earth came here: politicians, royalty, billionaires, celebrities. But behind the illusion of parties and vacations was something far darker. According to victims and investigators, this island was a carefully controlled trap where underage girls were exploited, silenced, and discarded. And beneath the surface, quite literally, there were secrets meant never to be seen again. Reports revealed the existence of underground tunnels. Some believe they were built for staff to move unseen. Others say they served as escape routes for elite guests who never wanted their faces remembered. For years, no one dared to speak. Power protected power. Until March 2005. A teenage girl named Courtney Wild walked into a Florida police station and did what no one else had the courage to do. She filed the first report against Jeffrey Epstein. What investigators uncovered next shocked even the FBI. There were flight logs, photographs, CDs, and names so powerful that the files themselves became infamous: the Epstein files. But one question refused to go away. Who was Jeffrey Epstein really? He claimed to be a financial genius. Once a simple math teacher, he somehow gained access to Wall Street's elite. Billionaires trusted him with their money. Commission checks turned into mansions: New York, Florida, Paris, New Mexico. Yet behind the wealth was a predator hiding in plain sight. Epstein's true empire wasn't real estate, it was control. He used money, influence, and fear to exploit vulnerable girls, often with the help of his closest associate, Ghislaine Maxwell. Prosecutors later revealed she recruited, groomed, and trained victims for Epstein's network. And the guests? Bill Clinton flew on Epstein's private jet multiple times. Donald Trump socialized with him in the 1990s before distancing himself. Prince Andrew's name shook the British monarchy, especially after a photograph with victim Virginia Giuffre went public, costing him his royal duties and reputation. Yet despite overwhelming evidence, Epstein barely faced consequences. In 2008, instead of life in prison, Epstein received a secret deal: only 18 months with VIP privileges. He worked during the day and slept in jail at night. Justice didn't fail, it was sold. But Epstein made one fatal mistake. He believed his power was permanent. Journalists exposed the deal. Victims came forward. The world began asking questions too loud to ignore. In July 2019, Epstein was arrested again. This time, there would be no deal, or so it seemed. Before trial could begin, on August 10, 2019, Epstein was found dead inside one of America's most secure prisons. The official ruling: suicide. But the circumstances were impossible to ignore. Cameras malfunctioned. Guards fell asleep. Epstein had been removed from suicide watch. To this day, millions believe he was silenced. After his death, attention turned to Ghislaine Maxwell. In 2020, she was arrested. Victims testified. The truth finally surfaced. In 2022, she was sentenced to 20 years in prison. Yet the story did not end there. After Epstein's death, his money funded a compensation program over $120 million paid to survivors. And still, the files remained. In 2024 and 2025, pressure mounted to release the full Epstein records. Thousands of pages were revealed, but over 1 million documents remain sealed. Emails surfaced, code names appeared. One stood out, the Invisible Man. Investigators linked it to Prince Andrew. The question now haunting governments worldwide is simple: who is still being protected? On Epstein Island, investigators found strange statues, constant surveillance cameras, a mysterious blue and white temple, and underground structures whose true purpose remains unexplained. Security or blackmail? We may never know everything, but one truth is undeniable. Jeffrey Epstein is gone, but the shadow of his crimes still hangs over the most powerful people on Earth. A story that began with one brave voice in 2005 has become one of the greatest corruption scandals in modern history, and the final chapter has not yet been written.